Hello, I'm Pat Cunningham and welcome to my series of videos explaining equity release. As always, please be kind enough to press the subscribe button below or the like button so that we can get these videos out to more people who may be interested in them. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about lasting powers of attorney. What is a lasting power of attorney, or an LPA as it's sometimes known? A lasting power of attorney is a very powerful legal document which allows you to choose people to act for you who you trust, who can look after your affairs if you become unable to do so because of physical or mental incapacity. A lasting power of attorney can come into force during your lifetime if necessary, and it's completely separate to a will. So a lasting power of attorney is during your lifetime, whereas a will is for when you die. So creating an LPA, or a lasting power of attorney, gives you the reassurance that you'll know who will be making decisions when you can't make them for yourself, and that person will be somebody you know and trust, and you know they're going to act in your best interest. And of course, having an LPA in place can save considerable expense and time should your family need to take decisions for you. So it's all done and sorted. So there are two different types of LPA, or two different types of lasting power of attorney. The first one is a health and welfare LPA. Again, this allows for your trusted representative to look after your health and welfare should you be unable or not want to do it yourself. Decisions that attorney can make include where you live and what medical treatment that you get. Now, this type of LPA can only be used when you lose capacity to carry out those affairs and look after yourself. So it's only when if you lose your marbles, then this LPA comes into place, or if you're unable to do that. So that's a health and welfare lasting power of attorney. And there is another one, a separate one, which is a property and financial affairs LPA. Now, this type of LPA can be used even when you're able to make your own decisions. So if you'd like your property purchases and sales, and alongside all your other financial affairs to be in the hands of a trusted representative, then your LPA can become active as soon as you register it. So you don't have to be incapacitated to use this property or financial affairs LPA. So your chosen LPA will have the power to take decisions on a variety of things. You know, buying, as I said, buying and selling your property. They can do that. They can manage your bank accounts to look after those, and look after your welfare and your tax benefits, your tax and your debts, and administer those, and all those types of things that you might find a little bit difficult. So you can have your financial LPA, your financial lasting power of attorney, whoever that appointee is, to do those things for you. Now, these attorneys, contrary to belief, do not need to be professional people. They can be friends, they can be family members, anybody that you trust to look after things. So you have to make sure, of course, that this person you're going to appoint agrees to do it. It wouldn't be very good if you appoint them and they said, no, I don't want to do it. So make sure they agree to do it. And if you want to appoint the two different types of LPA, the health and the financial. They can be different people, or they can be the same person. You decide who you want to appoint. Now, attorneys must be over the age of 18, and they must have mental capacity. So they've got to know what they're about. Now, any person who is currently bankrupt or has had debt relief orders against them cannot be an attorney on an LPA for financial decisions. And indeed, if you yourself become bankrupt or become subject to a debt relief order, that LPA will be cancelled. So be sure that anybody you appoint has not got any record of those things. Now, particularly important when we're talking about equity release and LPAs, it's important to remember that if you lose mental capacity, or you lose your marbles, whichever way you want to put it, and you have outstanding equity available in your property that you are looking to draw down on this agreed equity release agreement, you wouldn't be able to do it if you didn't have mental capacity. But having an attorney in place, it means they could act on your behalf. So very important to make sure you have this financial lasting power of attorney in place when you take out your equity release plan. Now, the LPA will only be valid in England and Wales. Scotland have their own sort of regulations, and all lasting power of attorneys have to be registered at the office of the public guardian, and there is a fee for that, and have to be registered before they become active, before they're in place. The registration fee at the moment is £82, and that's for each of the LPAs. So if you had the two LPAs, it would be £164. And it's also the office of the public guardian that you would apply to if you wanted to cancel these LPAs in the future. So that's where you could get that done. So there's an introduction to lasting powers of attorney. They are for within your lifetime, as opposed to the will, which is for when you die. Very important point, one you really must consider. I'm happy to help you with an LPA or your LPAs for yourself and your partner. As always, you're free to call me, and I'll be pleased to look after those for you. So I hope you found it interesting. Again, please hit that subscribe button if you would, and let's get this message out to as many people as we can. I'm going to be doing one on inheritance tax later on. You might find that of interest to you as well. So there we are. That's it for now, as they say, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.